other people in your niche also are using you and have great results, which a lot of people think it's testimonials. It's not it.
For those of you guys who don't know, because obviously we're talking a little bit niche specific, but there's one of these in every kind of local niche. Pilma is one of the big conferences for injury lawyers. So it's a big association. There's like a coaching and a mastermind, and there's something like that, whether you're working with dentists, real estate agents, doesn't matter who, there's a version of this in every industry.
Yep. So Ken approached me at the end of, well, I just got off stage speaking at Ollie's event, and he said, we got to work together. I really need some help with my digital marketing, my SEO, and all this. I don't understand all this, and I know that you're the guy. I said, okay. So we took him on, and a few months later, we started generating these great results. So this is one of our guys submitting one of their daily reports, and we have tons and tons of these. And we found these mistakes, and we started fixing them. So this, in examples like fixing 404s, we're using these different tools. We're editing the links. We're just fixing the SEO, okay? All these things that are broken. And we can show that we're getting more traffic. We can show that things are getting better, right? We're driving more signups for his mastermind or whatever it is that we're trying to do. And if I do a search on this, I can see there are tons and tons of these reports. And we then turn these reports, here is a recent SEO performance report. Oh, here it is. I'm not going to download the file. But this, what we showed and taught later at Pilma's Mastermind, because he invited us to speak. We spoke at Ken's Internet Domination Bootcamp. We're literally showing off Ken's results. And I said, Ken, is it okay if we show off how bad your SEO was and how bad your social media was before? And then what we did, oh, Dennis, absolutely, show everyone. I don't mind. I don't have a big ego. Go ahead and show what you fixed. And they said, well, it's like this and like this and like this. And then back to my Google Photos. If I got pictures and whatever with Ken Hardison or Ali Awad or Ethan Ostroff or whatever it is, let's say I was in Philadelphia a couple weeks ago. Philadelphia is in Pennsylvania. And I'm with Ethan Ostroff. Ethan Ostroff is the TikTok lawyer. So if you're a lawyer and you want to be on TikTok, you're going to look at Ethan Ostroff. And there's tons of videos of me and Ethan, and we're hanging out and we're eating food and we're doing all this other stuff. And we're with Bill, who runs SMB team. And what does he do? He does digital marketing just for lawyers, right?
I'm giving you access to our pool of,
and I'm capturing tons and tons of behind the scenes stuff. Meanwhile, all the stuff is being categorized by Google. Then in a few days, Daryl Isaacs is flying into town. Daryl Isaacs is the Hammer, super well known among personal injury attorneys. And what's going on here with Daryl Isaacs? Let's see. I sent him a pair of socks. He invited me to be at his conference. So then this is what he sent me a couple days ago. Now I'm inside my iMessage, right?
Hey, Dennis, love the socks. Love the note. Yes, I can't wait to get the hammer on digital marketing. I'm doing a video because I know you want me to record my own. Can't wait to see you in Vegas.
Now, how awesome is that? Versus if I said, hey, if you're a personal injury attorney, we can help you with your SEO. Versus Daryl Isaacs showing a pair of socks with his face on it. He didn't say anything about whether I'm any good at digital marketing or not. But why would this second piece be more powerful than me saying how good I am at PPC and SEO?
Yeah, I mean, there's for those of you guys who obviously aren't in this niche, Daryl Isaacs is a relative celebrity in this industry. He's got some really out there ads and that kind of thing. There's an assumption built in that if Dennis is seen alongside the greats of the industry, that he must be great himself without him ever having to say that with words. And so it tends to appeal to the top people in the industry, the movers and the shakers and the players, all just through a little pair of socks. And I would actually love to get your thoughts on that too, because, we've talked about this, but you're building real relationships. So there's no magic script. There's no book. I'm sure you probably sent other people a pair of socks before of a similar kind.
A few
but
times.
but you're actually like going above and beyond just like a, let me send you a monthly report kind of thing, what most people are doing, and actually connecting with the human being behind the organization.
Yep. So we call that client love. And they don't have to be clients necessarily, but I invented this like 20 years ago. So if we think about Daryl Isaacs, who's run Super Bowl commercials and is a big time personal injury attorney, and he's known as the Hammer, right? And he's done these great shows and these big verdicts and Call the Hammer. See, look, he's got a ton of great videos. Look at him. He's got a hammer here, right?
Yeah.
And you can see how awesome he is. You can see his commercials. If we go to his Facebook, we can see Daryl Isaacs is talking about being the hammer. And let me just show you. This is literally from the last day or two. So this is not like, well, Dennis had this win a few years ago and he's just living off of this win and he doesn't do this all. No, this is what I literally do all day. All right, look, this was just a couple days ago. So here, he did this thing where he's lost 70 pounds. That's pretty cool. That has nothing to do with personal injury. Okay. Let's look at all comments. You're a beast. I mean the hammer. Okay, great. And then I comment on this and I say something that has nothing to do with personal injury. Where's my comment? Maybe it's not this one. Maybe it's another one. Anyway, somewhere here, I say something like, there's nothing more important than your health. So proud of you, my man. I'm trying to lose 50 pounds. He lost 70 pounds. And then he replies to everybody saying, so grateful for you, that kind of thing. This has nothing to do with personal injury and SEO. What's going on here, Frankie?
Yeah, I mean, there's a real magic of real relationships being built. Like I can't understate that enough. Is if you think like that what clients are really trying to work with you for is because they want someone to run the TikTok or the Facebook ads, you were like seriously mistaken about what it is we're actually doing. And I wonder if you could articulate kind of in a way how you see this game, because I think people would be really interested in hearing what you have to say.
Obviously, you have to be good at SEO and PPC and landing pages and driving leads, and you have to be good at all that. That's a given. The reason why the clients in your niche are going to choose you is because of the mutual relationships that you have. Because 5 other people in your niche also are using you and have great results, which a lot of people think it's testimonials. That's not it. They want to see the depth of the relationship. They don't want to see some bogus thing. Like imagine if I had a quote from Daryl Isaacs or Ken Hardison saying, working with Dennis has been fantastic because these are the results we had before. And now this is where we are and our business is booming. And I can't thank Dennis enough. Like that's good, right?
Clearly. Yeah.
That's not it. That's not what I'm talking about. That's called a testimonial. What we're showing is the depth of the relationship that we have together. So let me show you. I ordered this thing on Amazon that's arriving today, and it's a big Thor hammer. It's actually kind of heavy. I was looking at the reviews. So why would I order a Thor's hammer to come here so that I can bring it to Daryl when I see him in a couple of days and we can pose with the hammer and have a good laugh about that? Like, why would I do that versus just get Daryl to say on and on all these? I've got tons of quotes and videos with Daryl on Zoom where he said all kinds of great things about me, and those are great. But showing me and him together with this hammer, or him making a video with the socks, which I'm repurposing down here, looking forward to seeing you next week. Why is showing Daryl with a pair of socks with his face on it more powerful than working with Dennis Yu has completely transformed my social media game? Why is that more powerful?
Yeah, I mean, I think like you said, it's the depth of relationship is like I've experienced this in my own version of it, where sometimes I'll find out that like somebody recommended me in a mastermind, and same deal, like nothing about like, oh, they do a great service, just like it's been really cool working with this guy. And then all of a sudden I'll wake up the next day and there's 3 dozen people who all want to work with me kind of thing. And you can't, if I had said that myself, it would never have been 1% as powerful as if somebody they know, they like, they trust, that they have a real relationship is, you know, demonstrating that like this person is cool. I mean, you really can't buy that.